This is what happens when your freezer goes bad and there's a turkey inside. So you put it out to see what might eat it. At first, a single crow, or maybe it's a raven, shows up, very interested. And then, it's not just one. Suddenly, there are three. Coyote the cat strolls by to check things out as casually as ever. A raccoon sneaks up next, curious and cautious. I was especially interested to see who would actually eat the turkey, but I waited 2 days to check the SD cards, had to clear some space first. After slowly looking the turkey over, the raccoon decided to grab the bagel to eat instead. A wise choice. I honestly felt relieved when it looked like the raccoon wasn't interested in the raw meat, but then it started eating and kept going. Is it a different raccoon or the same one? Turkey, then corn and dog food? Next, a possum sneaks up to the turkey, takes a bite, freaks out, and runs off. But it circles back, paces around a bit, and then finally starts to eat. I just love the sounds of nature in the spring. The possum is really enjoying that turkey. As I kept watching, I started noticing differences. There were several different raccoons coming. This one has a damaged part of its tail. It's the one that ran off with the bagel. Raccoon or possum eyes behind that turkey. It's fascinating to see the raccoon roll the food between its hands before eating it, to watch its little fingers. I wondered what long thing it was eating, and then I realized it was just its finger. I didn't mean it was eating its finger. It was just kind of hanging there. Listen to it eat. Back to take the bagel with him. There's a noticeable pause as it eats. The hesitation as it's eating or trying to eat. Very fascinating to watch. Is everything okay around? And this is a very up-close view of the back of a raccoon. Looks a little distracted, feeling around for the food while analyzing the surroundings. Don't need to see it to grab it. Smelling the air. Back to eating. Something is distracting over there. I don't know what it is, though. Not that interested in the turkey over there. It's raining and I'm wet, but it's not stopping me. See, I'm filling my stomach, and that makes me happy. Just another look. Nope, still not interested. After a while, that possum returns under the bright moon. After its turkey snack, it spends time wiping its face clean, adorably, meticulously. What's really interesting is that the raccoon and the possum seem to coexist peacefully while eating. But even with both of them at it, there's no way they alone made the turkey look the way it did when I finally saw it the next day. The possum was clearly all about the meat, while the raccoon mostly wanted the corn and dog food. Then the fox shows up, cautious at first, sniffs around, grabs a wing or a leg, and then runs off with it to eat elsewhere. Here, you can see it again from another camera. But then it does something unexpected. It heads over to the dog food and corn pile, and it seems perfectly content there. At one point, it even sits down to eat, totally chill, just like a dog. I'm totally amazed the fox came so close to the cameras and didn't run off. It's not that often I get to see them up close. So far, it's just the ravens, fighting among themselves. They do seem interested in eating it, but they aren't making much progress. I was curious what the difference was between a crow and a raven, so I looked it up. It says ravens are noticeably bigger, about the size of a hawk. Crows are smaller, closer to a pigeon or a dove in size. Ravens have a larger, heavier, and slightly curved beak. Crows have slimmer, straighter beaks. Wait a minute. Hold on. We have a new bird on scene. I have never caught these on game camera before. Turkey vulture, aka buzzard in West Virginia slang. So I looked this up. Big bird, Wingspan up to 6 feet. Dark brown, black body. Bare red head, grayish in juveniles. Silvery gray under wings when flying. Soars with wings in a shallow V. Rarely flaps, just glides and wobbles slightly. Often seen circling high in the sky, riding thermals. Strictly scavengers, eats dead animals. Uses a powerful sense of smell, rare for birds. Fun fact, they poop on their legs to cool off. If threatened, they vomit as a defense mechanism. Despite the name, they're not hawks or true buzzards. They're vultures, and they play an important role in the ecosystem by cleaning up carcasses. They can be found throughout the Americas, from southern Canada all the way to the southern tip of South America. As for reproduction, they don't build nests. Instead, they lay eggs in sheltered spots like caves, hollow logs, or abandoned buildings. Clutch size is about 1 to 3 eggs. Both parents take turns incubating and feeding the chicks. There's enough there for both of them to eat, but they don't seem to like to share. And here's a close-up look of the turkey vulture. They are protected under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act in the U.S., making it illegal to harm or possess them. They're masters of soaring. Turkey vultures can soar for hours without flapping their wings, riding thermals, the rising columns of warm air. This saves energy, especially since their food doesn't run away. They're picky eaters. Despite the stereotype, they prefer freshly dead animals. They avoid really decomposed carcasses, and they usually don't go after animals that died from diseases that they could catch, like botulism or anthrax. This bird is very annoyed with all the other birds. They don't have a voice box. Means turkey vultures can't sing or call like other birds. The most they can do is hiss, grunt, or make low rasping noises, especially when annoyed or disturbed. You can hear them eating. Here's the silvery gray underwings. There's times when they get in each other's way, eating. Their bald heads are for hygiene. That red, featherless head isn't just for style. It's practical. It helps keep things clean when they're sticking their faces into carcasses. Feathers would trap bacteria and rot. Was that gesture for making room for more? Hawks are both hunters and scavengers. While they're known for hunting live prey, hawks, especially in harsh conditions, will scavenge dead animals or steal food from other birds. Survival comes first. Well, I wonder if the raven and the hawk understand each other, because I believe the raven is about to tell the hawk something. Watch the hawk stomp down on the turkey, trying to grab on and take off. But it's too heavy and fails. Then it just flies off. The raven is again king of the turkey. And that was short-lived. The hawk is back. The raven is not leaving. It's very persistent, sticking around no matter what. There is clearly a pecking order with the birds. Hawks see the world in high def. They have incredible vision, about 4 to 8 times better than humans. They can spot a small rodent from hundreds of feet in the air, even while flying. They have a built-in GPS. They migrate long distances, sometimes over 5,000 miles, and return to the same wintering and nesting spots each year with incredible accuracy. Oh, I just found out when they poop on their legs on purpose, it's when it's too hot to cool down via evaporation. The bonus is the uric acid also kills bacteria from the nasty stuff they walk through. The ravens are respecting the vulture. but they're still hungry too. They would really like to eat. There's a break in the action, so another smaller bird came to see, and so did the cat. I haven't seen much of the deer at all. Since the other animals showed up for the turkey, they steered clear until now. A lot of the corn has been uneaten over several nights. Deer gets closer, but it's not going to eat it. It does say that deer do occasionally eat dead meat, seeking out sources of calcium and protein. For a moment, the raccoon and possum were eating at the same time. But the raccoon's back to dog food. This mighty little possum is actually dragging the carcass, but not too far. The hawk wanted to take it too. Pretty popular. One of those raccoons is going to help the possum eat. There goes a couple of raccoons. I've never seen a raccoon sit like this. Do you think it's pregnant? They both have some sharp teeth, but I'm really glad they're respecting each other. This is one worried bird. It does not like the other bird company. Now for a few words from the raven. And now for a bold move, sneaking in to grab the tail. The hawk does not want the raven to eat. Her stomach acid is next level intense. It's so powerful it can kill anthrax, botulism, and cholera bacteria. That's part of why they can safely eat animals that died from diseases most creatures would avoid. They're social but with space. While they roost in feeding groups, they prefer some distance when eating, so everyone gets a bite without a brawl. Think, dinner party with boundaries. They help prevent the spread of disease by disposing of carcasses that could otherwise rot and spread pathogens. Pretty strong and aggressive. Basically, they're flying biohazard units. The cleanup crew of nature. A turkey vulture fans its wings out for a few reasons. It's all part of how they stay healthy. Dry off using the sun and wind, to warm up facing the sun and soak in the heat, and to kill bacteria from all the dead stuff they eat, which can be full of bacteria. Fanning their wings in the sun helps sterilize their feathers with UV rays. It's basically nature's version of a disinfecting light bath. This is one nervous bird, waiting. Crows are more likely to be seen in large groups, and ravens are usually in pairs or alone. Sure likes the dog food. A group of turkey vultures is commonly referred to as a kettle when they're flying together, a committee or a venue when they're resting, and a wake when they are feeding on a carcass. Another camera angle on the tail feather attempt. And the raven retreats. Do turkey vultures kill to eat? No, they generally don't kill animals to eat. They're primarily scavengers. They feed on dead animals. While they've been observed on rare occasions consuming small, sick, or weak prey, their primary diet consists of dead animals. You have to give this raven credit for hanging out as long as it has, and being such a brave guarding watcher of the turkey carcass. I'm just going to eat. See the eyes behind me? They're concerned too. Now, time to run! Oh, okay, just more raccoons. Wow, that sure scared me for a minute. Late night snack under the moonlight. Just two little bandits living their best life. Trail cameras answered the questions as to what happened to the turkey. I really thought I would see a bear or bobcat, coyote or fox that would eat it. Several different animals picked it clean, but not the larger animals as I expected. Well, that's one mystery solved. Watch this fearless cat take on a turkey vulture. Video is real time. I feel like the raccoon. You never know what you'll see. And then there it is. Or maybe not. Thanks for watching this Joe Garbart Outdoors video. Subscribe and help my channel grow faster.